This is an auspicious gathering with a tremendous assemblage of current elected officials and former elected officials and leaders in our community. We urge our elected leaders to utilize these guiding principles as they address the challenges associated with a broken national immigration system. The Utah Compact has broad support from community leaders, business associations, law enforcement officers, and members of Utah's religious community. It's a simple document that expresses community values as they relate to specific policy issues that have become central to the immigration discussion. Joining me are leaders who have helped draft this compact. They will each speak to one point of the compact. And in order, our speakers are former Governor Olene Walker, Attorney General Mark Shurtleff, the Most Reverend John Wester, Bishop of the Salt Lake City Catholic Diocese, Lane Beatty, President of the Salt Lake Chamber, and Paul Merrow, President of the Sutherland Institute.
Immigration is a federal policy issue between the U.S. government and countries, not between Utah and countries. We urge Utah's congressional delegation and others to lead efforts to strengthen federal laws and protect our international borders. We urge state leaders to adopt reasonable policies addressing immigration in Utah.
390 years ago today, the Pilgrims aboard the Mayflower, prior to landing and forming their community on this continent, decided on November 11th to get together and enter a compact with one another. A brief anecdote about that you need to know. The reason they did that was that there were religionists on the boat, obviously, coming to America for religious freedom, but there were secularists and there were those who weren't part of that community, and they knew that they would have different attitudes, different cultural backgrounds, and they knew that in order to make this first colony in the north successful, they had to come together, put aside their differences, and work together as a community. That's what the Mayflower Compact was all about. And it was based on the rule of law, and eventually was the basis of the U.S. Constitution. So in law enforcement, I want to state clearly, as part of this compact, that we respect the rule of law and support law enforcement's professional judgment and discretion. Local law enforcement resources should focus on criminal activities, not civil violations of federal code.
We believe that strong families are the foundation of successful communities. We oppose policies that unnecessarily separate families. We champion policies that support families and improve the health, education, and well-being of all Utah children.
Utah is best served by a free market philosophy that maximizes individual freedom and opportunity. We acknowledge the economic role immigrants play as workers and taxpayers, both today and in our history. Utah's immigration policies must reaffirm our global reputation as a welcoming and business-friendly state.
Regarding a free society, immigrants are integrated into communities across Utah. We must adopt a humane approach to this reality, reflecting our unique culture, history, and spirit of inclusion. The way we treat immigrants will say more about us as a free society and less about our immigrant neighbors. Utah should always be a place that welcomes people of goodwill.
And now for the signing of the compact. I invite these community leaders and our other leaders to come up on stage now and sign the Utah Compact. The Utah Compact is available online at utahcompact.com. We invite all Utahns to review the Utah Compact, to consider these 5 guiding principles, and to add their names to the list of supporters.